Hi Gary, and thanks for joining us today as part of Output Belfast's 50 Conversations about Music. How are you?
I'm fine, Roisin. How are you doing? It's nice to talk to you.
Yeah, no, it's nice seeing a friendly face during all of this. I'm good. I kind of just wanted to get into it and talk about kind of how you got into writing because for me it was through my dad. We always kind of grew up listening to loads of U2 and Thin Lizzy and Bon Jovi, and kind of that was my first glimpse into the songwriting world. And I started kind of creative writing, even in P7, I think. Wrote this kind of horror story about something or other and won a packet of Starburst or whatever. Well, and that was when I knew that songwriting and writing in general was for me. But how kind of did you get into it, I suppose?
Well, and we're going to get back to how your first forays into songwriting as well, by the way, just so you know. But I started writing poetry first. I had a really, I had one of those, I don't know if you've seen Dead Poet Society.
Yeah,
Uh,
Robin Williams.
I had one of those teachers for English, one of those guys that just sort of I didn't really enjoy school up until that point, and he started talking about Seamus Heaney, Bob Dylan, Van Morrison. He would play like Van Morrison songs in the classroom and stuff, and it was just a different way to be in a school classroom than I'd experienced before. My mind actually started switching on. I realized that a lot of it kind of laid dormant up until that point.
Yeah.
So I basically just sort of reading a lot of Seamus Heaney, a lot of Philip Larkin, and I started writing poetry. And then I got some of it published when I was about 14 or 15, and kind of moved from there into sort of putting it into the songs, if you can call them songs, that I was writing. I was kind of just copying kind of Nirvana songs at the time. But the early sort of songs I was writing, maybe I was 14, 13, 14. You said it was P7, which would you'd have been 10 or 11, would you?
Yeah, but that was just writing wee short stories. I didn't really start writing until I was about 15, 14, 15 as well. Yeah.
Right. Right. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, that then turned into sort of trying to sort of put music to or some words to the music I was writing at the time. I never really learned how to play the guitar. Still don't know. Don't know any of the chords. Don't know what I'm doing. If any, I keep expecting somebody to come along, tap me on the shoulder, and go, "You're not supposed to be here. You're gonna have to just move you. We'll just
Yeah,
move you over
get
here."
it away.
Goes into my place. So